Morning guys, it's Grant from Grant Fitness and Jets Caloundra, and today I'm bringing you a video on a good glute activation warm-up. If you're having issues with your glutes firing properly, here's some drills you can do before you train just to get them alive and talking. And so the first thing you can do, you're going to stand on one foot on your tiptoe and do a quarter squat. So you've just seen a few of those from the front. I'll show you from the side. Again, you're standing on your tiptoe, just going down into a quarter squat, trying to keep your hips level, trying to bend from the hips it back into it a little bit and then come back up. The trick here is to try and stabilize the knee, stop the knee rolling in towards your foot, and try and keep your knee, almost imagine your kneecap pointing straight over your second toe. Do 2 or 3 sets of 6 on each leg. Once you've done the stationary drill, you can then progress it into a stepping drill. So you're going to step forward on one leg, land on that leg, go up on the toe, and again, come down into a quarter squat. From there, you're going to step backwards, bring the leg up, and repeat. So step up, make sure you're going forward in a nice straight line, get your balance, get on your tiptoe, do a little quarter squat. Yeah, so show a few repetitions from the side. Key is here, you're moving, you're balancing, and you're having to work on stabilizing your pelvis whilst you're moving, which will help to get your glute med firing if it isn't doing so. One of the key things when you're doing these guys is don't rush it. Make sure you're taking the time to find your balance before you go into the squat. From the front, again, big step, make sure you come forward in a straight line, go onto that toe. See there how my hips want to start to wobble. Stabilize that knee, down you go, and up you go. Again, same as with the first drill, you're just going to do 6 to 8 on each side and do 2 to 3 sets. Again, make sure you're sitting backwards into that squat. The knee can come forwards a little bit, but you've got to make sure that you are sitting back into the quarter squat just to get your hips and hamstring, or your glutes and your hamstring firing properly. We'll do a couple more just to demonstrate on this side. Forward, land, on the toe, up, little quarter squat, trying to keep everything square, try not to let your hips rotate, try not to let that left hand go behind you. Next one is a lateral skater. So again, what we're going to do, we're going to go from side to side, jump to the side, find your balance, take the opposite hand down, touch your toe. Again, the key here, you can see I'm not rounding my back too much, I'm trying to keep my back nice and flat, sitting back into it, again, to recruit the glutes. Boom. Show it from the front. So again, you're just dropping across to the side, touch your toe, jump over, find your balance, come back down. Trying to keep those hips stable, don't let that leg swing too far behind your other leg. Again, try and keep everything nice and level. You're really going to help with pelvic stability, knee stability, and ankle stability. Again, if you can get your glutes firing properly and get the pelvis sorted out, everything else follows. From there, what we're going to do, we're going to add some weight to it. Again, we're going to do a single leg kettlebell deadlift, nothing too heavy. Again, we're going to do 3 sets of 6 to 8 on each leg. Stand on one leg, put the other foot, keep it pretty close to the leg you're standing on. Sit back, back flat, pick the kettlebell up, make sure you're squeezing your bum at the top, and then sit back, hinge at the hips, take the kettlebell back to the floor. Then we'll show it from the front view, go onto the other leg. So again, set yourself up. So you've stood on one leg, the kettlebell's in front of the leg that's in the air. Hinge from the hips, the leg that's in the air can go back a little bit, but try not to kick it back too far, and definitely try to prevent it from kicking behind the leg you're standing on. You want to keep your pelvis nice and level. Okay, same as with the other drills, you can do 6 to 8 reps on each side and do 3 sets. If you run through that routine, you should find that your glutes are firing, and then you're ready to go into your squats, deadlifts, or whatever you're doing. See you next time, guys.